Welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid. We got a really cool... Didn't happen.
Cap grenade.
We have a nice hot card to put in this terminal.
Yeah.
And then it
Hot?
cuts... Hot? Toasty. Downright toasty.
And this will stop Metal Gear from activating.
Detonation code activated.
You fool!
I spoke too soon.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Apparently not.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude.
Easy?
Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful.
Snake, you got a text message.
Torture room.
Master, you got a text message.
You're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
No shit.
You're
Really?
too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Oh no!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so they threw this whole theatrical speech, him and Ocelot, inside this room to keep up the charade.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I get that. Why did he shoot the keycard out of your hand? Why didn't he just pretend he didn't notice you there?
Plot.
Sure.
Padding.
I don't remember how to get out of this room, by the way.
Do you the window? The glass?
Just wait.
Just wait. Okay.
Oh yeah!
So we're coming up pretty soon on my absolute favorite boss fight in this game.
Unless you have to place the call yourself. I know, like, Otacon helps you.
Oop. Circle. Well, brother, save my life.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't
I
you
stand
open the
corrected.
security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
I got a lot of not so ordinary weapons in here. Can I just bonk that with a Nikita missile?
Nikita, you have
No.
a stinger missile. Why don't you just use that?
Because that would kill me as well.
That's true.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
I'm opening the door.
Thanks, Bay.
Kisses, Otacon. Mwah. Hey, you fucking shirtless bastard.
Put a shirt on.
I love the sound effect.
No shoes, no shirt, no service.
We're gonna notice a trend with this series where they really love to give you a boss fight where you beat somebody's ass, and they're always the best one in the game.
And they're also often shirtless.
Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point
Just
a weapon
shoot.
at your own brother,
Why did you disguise yourself as master?
so I could manipulate you more easily. And
Dipshit.
quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Anstca president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported
Look at that
Dr.
forehead
Hunter
texture.
altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows.
I bet that man would be really hot in a higher resolution.
I wonder.
Probably.
Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
So how do you feel about twin snakes?
Down.
I fucking hate Twin Snakes. But he is hot.
We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program.
It's complicated, alright?
I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
Dramatic fade out.
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
Unnecessary.
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Anstca president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
This is not scientifically accurate, if you were wondering.
You're fine.
Cursed
You got the
genes?
old man's
What-
The terrible children.
I got the flawed recessive genes.
I love an animation I saw where a model of him says that line, "Cursed genes," and then just like motions down at his jeans he's wearing.
Acid wash.
Dark wash.
Right. I'm just the leftovers
Sorry.
of what they used to make you.
Again, not really what recessive genes are.
You're garbage since the day you were born.
Yeah, that's not how genetics work.
I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love?
Love.
Hate! He always
Hate.
told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my child!
Actually, I used a spray can and a lighter, actually.
Finish the work that father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
He's already dead.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of...
No, I am, but what is?
Gosh, he could have shot him so much earlier.
Snake! Your blood
Snake.
will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now
Thanks.
I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
Hooray! Good job, Snake. Ugh, combat jump.
It's like a jump, but for combat.
Stop it.
How do we stop it?
Oh, do I do? Oh God, I do this fight first, huh?
You sure do.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not my favorite fight in the game. I lied to you.
Is it better than the Hind?
It is better than the Hind, though. Partially because this version of the game I can cheese. So.
Gouda?
What?
Swiss? Cheddar?
Monterey.
Ooh.
Monster.
Munster. So if I remember correctly, in most re-releases of this game, you cannot cheese it, but in this version, chaff grenades be your friend?
Chaffee! It's like a giant chappy.
I don't know what that means. Welcome to the Metal Gear. That's a big bitch, huh?
That's a big boy. It's alive!
And he can see you, and he's got a hell of a health bar. So he shoots missiles. I am pretty much wasting a life here to show off what goes down before I start popping the chaff grenades out there to make my life easy. Let's see here. So this is
sniper rifle.
What you want to try to do here is. Am I wrong? I thought it was the stinger.
Yeah, it is. You gotta shoot the thing.
What thing? Oh, the gun?
Call it a con.
What's he gonna do? Give me ketchup? I was gonna practice this fight, and then I ended up just listening to music.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Boo! What do I do?
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open.
Alright, ladies, we got it. Thank you. At some point, I get it. Alright, so.
Shoot the circle.
Shoot the circle. Easy.
Don't die.
Don't die.
There's actually a pretty good bit of dialogue right after that. Though, like, you intentionally designed it with a weak point. It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as more of a character flaw. People and weapons just aren't complete without a character flaw, don't you think?
So I will do a couple of attempts without using chaffs just to show off like how annoying it is.
It takes a lot.
Because that happens.
And you can't roll in this version of the game. I think you could in the Twin Snakes version.
I don't know. I like to play good versions of this game, so.
It's been a while since I played the Twin Snakes version of the game. Oh, explosions.
Thankfully, we are actually fairly rationed, so I might be able to do this.
The way it was intended.
Because like the PS3 version, chaffs don't work. And I don't know if that's the intention or if the intention is.
I think this is the intention because I thought I heard about like there being a codec call about using chaffs or something, but I was actually looking it up and I don't see any. I just see the one about like breaking the radome. This is fine.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
As you can see, I'm going to use rations really fast because these missiles are quick and hard to avoid. Usually you can avoid the first one, maybe even the second one, and then you get a mouthful of missile number 3.
Thanks, Kojima. He's known for making hard games.
And he's got that if you get too close, so. Honestly,
And if you really get too close, he can stomp you, I think.
I generally don't consider this game that hard. It just has this, like, really annoying... Yeah, okay, chaffs have to be intentional, and they fucked something in the PS3 version, because they have chaffs here.
Yeah, why would they just give that to you if it wasn't supposed to do anything?
Oh, I'm dead.
Again.
So, that's...
I can sure as hell tell you the chaff grenades don't have a use after this fight.
So, that's what happens if you try to play the PS3 version. It takes forever, it sucks. That being said, I'm about to make this man cry. You ever see a grown cologne cry?
Have you ever seen a mech cry?
I might have done that too early, but...
Higurashi when mechs cry. You're welcome, kids.
If kids understand that reference, I'm concerned.
That's true.
So
I mean, Higurashi is like still relevant in kind of like the culture because they've come out with new stuff.
I was thinking more along the lines of like, should a kid really be consuming that content?
I guess it depends on what age you consider to be a kid.
I don't know. You see a kid, and I hear like 12 and under because teenagers are like they're legally kids, but that's like a different ballpark, you know?
Yeah.
As far as like what you can and can't consume media-wise, I mean. Like I'd say most teenagers probably have the mental maturity to tackle like a rated M video game, even if they're technically not old enough. Fuck you, Meanwhile, my grown ass isn't mature enough to handle this shit. I'm pissed.
Yep.
This fight still kind of sucks, even with chaffs.
Well, it's the latest in technology, so...
So the real strat is don't even let the chaffs stop, keep them going. I threw 2.
It's okay, there's 3 other ones in the thing.
Yeah.
Part of the reason you still have to be careful is because it's not stopping him from shooting missiles, it's just screwing with his targeting system.
So that way he can't hit you.
Is easily.
With him. Aha! Gotcha! Let's just take the FAMAS and, Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Do. Ow, ow, ow. Pain.
You just fired some, you fucking dickhead!
It's a good thing you hit it.
I'm mad at this man. And not for the whole trying to nuke the world thing, because he shot me with a missile. You're gonna fire missiles.
It's a little more personal than that.
What, you're gonna nuke some other place? Whatever, man. This'll hit, trust me.
Or not. Hit the radome!
You're kidding! You're kidding!
No way! No way!
I was hoping I could get away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
He got away with it.
Not for long. I got the strat now. He's over. It's over.
You thought it was on like Donkey Kong? No, it's on like Tetris. Don't even know what that means.
Not much feels as bad as dying when the boss's health bar is 0.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So if you cheese your cards right, you can fucking miss.
That's true.
Get hit.
Skill to do that.
Get hit by a couple missiles. Maybe get shot by an auto cannon.
Machine gun.
Cry. Hide behind a box.
Think about why you decided to do this in the first place. Remember why you wanted to do this in the first place.
It's like one of the rare instances of like, why would I even do this Let's Play? And then the answer being too good to say no.
Correct.
He'd be giving me so much shit right now if he saw this.
Just use your chaff grenades, forehead. Ow.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Pain! I was gonna say maybe move because you knew where you were, but that's okay. Not trying to backseat game, but...
Don't lie to me. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
Only a little bit.
It is a weirdly easy thing to do. I became aware of how much more I started doing it over time, and I'm started trying to back off from it. Even though no one pointed it out, I just kind of started realizing, like, wait.
It comes from a place of wanting to help. The intention is good, but as they all say, we know what road is paved with good intentions.
A stone one? Made of bricks?
Sure.
Sure.
That's exactly what I was going for.
I don't know how that hit me, and I'm not happy about it. But I don't care. You're gonna die, clown.
Clown's dead.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Get ready.
Don't get too excited. It does not checkpoint you.
Nope.
Oh.
I checkpoint me, though.
That's you.
I love myself enough to checkpoint myself.
Oh, I love checkpointing.
That's another advantage over the PS3 version.
Checkpointing yourself?
Nice try, Snake! Die!
My boy! My mans!
Hurry! Get away!
Grey Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
I agree.
It does.
You're a terrible snake. You haven't aged well.
You thought this man was just gonzo? Nah, he's here.
Oh, no. He's a ninja.
A cyborg ninja.
The better one.
With a fucking railgun.
With a railgun!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
horned fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Translation, use a bitch.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you,
Yep.
I can finally die.
It's no good.
After
I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
taken from the battle, neither truly alive
No good.
nor
I
truly
can't do it. No,
an
I can't do it.
shadow
It's no
in
good.
a world
I
of
can't do
flames.
it.
But soon it will finally end. Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Otacon, why did you program the mech to roar?
Because he loves Godzilla.
That is probably accurate, actually.
Prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
That's great. But now
Yeah.
we can see you too.
Do it again!
Whee!
Does that still work?
I don't know. Worth trying.
It doesn't look like it, which again leads me to believe it was 100% intentional for those to work because you're disrupting his, like, internal targeting system. It doesn't work now because he's just using his eyes.
This part sucks even more, by the way.
Snake, what happened? Snake.
I mean, yeah, you can't use the chaff grenades.
Now you gotta actually play. Alright, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. Shut up. Nobody asked you. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna save it after this.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah,
don't need to
do
see
it.
Gray Fox die 16 times.
Yeah.
Taken from the battle,
No, I can't
neither
do it.
truly alive nor
Snake's like, can you stop texting me at a time like this?
shadow
I got an email.
in the world of
You've got money. What?
soon.
What?
Soon it will
What?
finally end.
Someone just sent me $25. One of my friends just sent me $25 and I don't know why.
That's great.
Oh.
We're not too
What a G. Shut the fuck up, Greybox. You busted bitch. My leg!
My leg.
You know, I love this game and I love its dialogue. A lot of its cutscenes have that, like, now listen here and listen good chief energy. You know, Grey Fox is like, Snake, you listen to me while I talk to you about killing Naomi's parents. And listen
As the
good.
Metal Gear just continues to keep firing guns in the background. I don't know what I'm shooting at, but I'm going to keep shooting!
One of you will die eventually. Oh my god. I really don't like this part, just for the record.
It's a great fight, but it's not.
It's not a great fight.
What did Gray Fox leave you? Because I actually saw like an item in the background when he said it was like his final present to you.
I don't know where he died at. All the way back here?
No, it was on the other side. It was over there. That.
Homie, over there doesn't help me.
It was you were running
Behind the box.
Okay.
behind the box.
No, that's fine. I'll just fucking die.
Guess I'll die then.
I just want to get to the next fight, because the fight immediately after this is a banger. Hopefully it's a ration he left me. Back here? Or over there?
It was against the right wall. Now I'm wondering if that's just more Stinger missiles or chaff or something.
It could be.
I don't remember Gray Fox leaving you anything. Those are the Stinger missiles. Could you just fucking miss, bro? Jeez.
Yeah, I thought maybe he like spawned an item for you, but I guess it was just the item had respawned and it was in the cutscene.
I wonder if stun grenades would work on it.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
I was gonna say.
My brother, I got so many of these.
Let's see. Okay. Promising.
Maybe?
I was also gonna say maybe instead of staying so far away, I know he can step on you and has his little like close laser thing.
Maybe
but
does.
it's the missiles that are the problem.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
The red cone is going away on the map when you use the stun grenade.
Teehee. Where I am?
He has no idea where you are.
Ah!
I don't think it lasts long enough to be useful, though.
This fucking blows.
Tell us what you really think.
I try to keep my swearing to a 75% of my dialogue or under, sorry.
Fair enough.
I want that 25% to be functional sentences. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be a secret.
That's why I said maybe saying maybe the legs are the thing you just.
Yeah, but if you then it doesn't go up far enough. And that laser will damn near immediately get your ass. I'm getting sensory overload. Getting messages, getting fucking video gamed. Think I can just shoot his ass like with a gun? Just do it.
Apparently, if you just like position yourself between Rex's legs, you can just shoot like the bottom of the cockpit, I guess, instead of.
All right, let's see what happens.
That's what I was looking. I was like, by the legs, but I didn't want to BSG too much.
What do we got here? I just sit down here and shoot underneath the cockpit?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
You bitch.
Oh, it still has the laser.
Maybe I gotta get. Don't you fucking run away from me! Are you scared?
He doesn't know where you are.
Maybe I gotta get like really behind him.
Yeah. You know, Ocarina of Time Ganon style.
Why are you running?
Because he doesn't know where you are.
Why are you running?
Bang!
Is the secret literally just, haha, you can't see me, I'm underneath?
Apparently.
Hey, well, you know what?
Hello? No.
Aha!
This'll hit, right? Yeah. That's stupid. I love this game. I'm a simple man. I turn on a dime, but I'm a simple man about it.
This is true. Yeah!
Lol? Oh! What, you think I was born yesterday?
Not quite. Hello?
That didn't happen, bro.
It's fine. No one saw that.
Edit. Galuf, edit that out.
No.
Respect.
Damn. You will look a fool.
No. Oh. Sorry.
Nobody got me. At least my homie Otacon got me. Good night.
Not almost. Ah, he just turned.
Just like before, you got that one sliver of health. Huh, that didn't kill you. That's good.
Snake's made of sturdier stuff. Where did he go? There. Come on. Come on.
Sir? Oh, for fuck's sake. Snake, you need to stand up. I don't care.
Yeah! Oh my goodness gracious, come on. Just a straight hit is fine.
He really just didn't want you to go into the next fight with rations. With extra rations.
You just start moving more when you're low on it. Die.
Got him.
I'll crush you into dust.
Apparently not.
Well, he's definitely dead now.
Oh, he's toast.
Yep.
I mean, oops.
Ooh.
Ouchie, ouch. So many ouchies.
How is he alive?
What is that?
Recessive genes, my ass.
Like, he's not even burned, or is he?
He is a little burned.
Okay.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what
That's
the
French.
project was called.
Yep.
It's an attempt.
Started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
I like bears.
Bears are cool.
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify...
This is just straight up like footage. I love that. That's just some dude in his lab doing lab stuff.
Killer instinct.
He's probably studying something super boring.
Genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the
Death the kid is crying.
signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond.
His hip hubbing genes.
In order to break the curse of my heritage.
All things must pass on their genes. They are ordered to do so.
First.
There's different sexualities, bro.
Yeah.
Look behind you.
A three-headed monkey.
Meryl! Is she alive?
Also known as a three-headed monkey.
Sure.
Liquid, how can you say that when I so very clearly love Otacon? He's my boyfriend.
Meryl kept calling your
Meryl.
stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our...
I don't think I need to go into a big thing about how wrong he is about the name thing, right? Like,
It seems now that the Pentagon knows...
actually, all four of us operate under an identity and name we've chosen to operate under and identify with it to some degree, at least as much as our actual names.
Colonel...
Correct.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What?
Oh.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Foxdie. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
president ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all?
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
That's one of those scenes I forgot about for years, actually, and it's like, I forgot how much this game actually did set up the sequels.
It's true!
Yeah.
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
So I might be doing a funny thing as soon as when I get a chance here. Sorry, I'm talking about this cutscene because it's funny. I saw a post on social media about a stray cat in this area that like needs a home, like it's probably been abandoned. So I sent him a message like, "Hey, is that cat got a home?" They said no. I said, "You want to meet it?" I said, "Yeah." So I'm probably just gonna go suddenly have a cat.
Nice.
It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
So let's see if we can slam this out real quick.
Yeah.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill...
Stop wasting my time, you asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Have at you,
Also,
Snake.
Liquid, why did you, I mean, to be fair, the thing exploded. He dragged both of them up here. Then they're both not helping, so that's a lot of weight. So good on you, Liquid.
Anyway, I love these fights in this game where you just beat the absolute piss out of somebody. They get better with each one. Also, that can happen. Don't do that.
I think the answer is that he wanted to have another fight. He wants to prove superiority over Snake and his genes.
And his Levi Strauss.
Yep.
501s.
I guess you actually can't use rations in this fight, can you?
No, I think you just gotta go in here. You cannot knock him down.
Snake!
I thought Dark Martens were boots.
Weren't
They're wearing boots.
Yeah.
Like it's the 90s. They were like super popular in the 90s.
I think they're coming back.
Yeah,
Everything in the 90s is coming back.
I saw a store for Doc Martens in the mall. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's gonna punch me in the butt. No, my butt. That was my face, but we're gonna call it my butt.
Face butt.
Face butt.
Face butt.
I remember the 90s when things were so much simpler and nicer and not awful, and the secret is that they probably weren't, but it just feels that way because that's when we were kids.
Alright, so you mean like how I feel about the years 2001 to 2007?
Yeah.
I'm Babby. I find people have a tendency to forget that I'm a little Babby. Oh fuck!
Oh.
I think this one does checkpoint, thankfully.
Also, Liquid, why did you take Snake's shirt off?
Wouldn't you?
I'm not denying it. I'm just saying. Questions posed to the audience that are open-ended.
He hates snakes so much that he loves them.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with it. Just posing the question.
Thinking of a very specific moment in like the final boss fight in the fourth game, but we'll get to that.
Have at you, Snake.
Oh, hey, you get the full time this time.
Oh, goody.
So, it's like a hit and run, right? Hit him. Don't stand too close. Just get kicked right off the edge. Cry.
For like a second there's like a moment where he made a pose where I just like half expected him to just like after image slide around like a Kuma or something.
So Liquid has this design where he just screams like JoJo pose to me.
Yeah.
He is a walking JoJo pose.
Like he just hit the Dio or something, I don't know. It was me!
Yeah.
Liquid.
You've been talking to me.
Don't punch
Liquid.
me.
It's going to blow!
I got like a whole 2 minutes. It's not gonna blow.
Dude,
What?
I almost beat you with like half this
The time, honestly. No, nice spin kick, nerd. Oh god.
He's been working on that. I've been working on this in my karate class.
Sorry.
Inisu.
I've been working on my spin kick for about 6 months. It's the only thing I can do. Actually, that's scary. You just work on one kick for 6 months.
He's really good at it.
Yeah.
Or he's so bad at it that it takes 6 months to get decent.
Yeah.
Considering he's missed every one.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
I've made a horrible mistake.
My hubris!
My arrogance. Man, those iframes he has.
Ugh. Not again.
We just full charged you.
No, we're not.
Got a minute left.
He stripped me of my stuff!
My stuff!
It would be like half a minute if it had replayed the cutscene again.
Oh no.
What are you doing, bro?
He's scoot dancing.
What are you? He's doing the scoot, bro. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you cooking?
I mean, he was cooking. It worked.
Bro was cooking.
That was beautiful.
Sometimes we just our brain, like our singular collective brain cell synchronizes, and we cook up something beautiful.
Yeah. One of those rare moments.
Cal, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I just really want to hear like a Briscoe line. I don't care which one.
What's wrong?
It's the 9 ball!
Thanks, buddy. I needed that. It's the 9 ball.
Classic.
What's wrong, Snake?
Just shut up and
Just shut up and listen to my fists.
Let's have our fists do the talking.
I'm getting super distracted.
Brother.
Alright, Broody, focus up.
What's wrong, Snake?
You.
Nice shot!
You are wrong. Get kicked, nerd. Ugh. Are you a
That
linebacker?
hurts.
Snake!
Actually, it's a little more of a running back play there.
Homie, I don't sport.
I was helping you out there.
Alright, man, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Lean the shoulder.
Not like this. Ah!
My chest area.
Yep, that should hit, but we take those.
Neck and neck. No.
Get up, bitch. Get up. He kipped. He can kip up.
How dare he?
Bitch. Homie, that was so unnecessary.
I'm already dead, bro. Snook.
No!
No!
It is a game over, obviously, if you fall off of that. So, you know, maybe don't.
Yeah.
So, don't.
Maybe don't do that. I don't know.
Just don't.
Yeah.
That no is like not relevant to anything we've done. It's just one of the first sounds I added to the soundboard because it's one of my favorite death screams from Perfect Dark.
I remember you doing that. Sorry, this whole cat thing's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not like that's the only thing I have on my soundboard that's not relevant to anything we've done. I think most of them actually aren't.
You could play Don's laugh. Especially when he's like, ha 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 ha.
Classic.
Liquid just laughs like that every time Snake falls.
I haven't brought that one out in a while.
Yeah.
This is also a classic.
Yes.
Doing it.
Nice shot!
Yes. Yes.
Trying to hit me with that final fight ass head charge, bro. Bro, your footsies game is terrible. Get better in neutral, bro. Come on.
He's like got a little bit better. He would have fallen off that and died from that.
You're out of time!
My toes!
My fingies!
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 No! Birdie, please!
My other fingies! My phalanges! No!
Come on, bro! Oh god, run up wild throw. No.
You're out of
Go ride the lightning? Can I hit him with it? What's the input? I don't remember the input. I'm not a Kai player! I'm not a Kai player! He's better at me. He's better than me at Guilty Gear.
Sadness.
Every once in a while, I sneak in a Guilty Gear reference.
Sometimes.
Little known fact, and by little known, I mean very well known fact, I love me some Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, and Tekken. I would say Mortal Kombat, but that's more of a I hate it so much that I keep playing it. Because it would be funny. If anyone gets to this point in the video, and you play any of those fighting games I named, hit me up with that main. Who you out there maining?
You're out of time!
And why is it Soul Bad Guys?
The only time I've played Guilty Gear, I played through the arcade mode as Saul Bad Guy, and then like, because I had a little extra time in something I was recording that never got posted, I also hopped into arcade again as Kai, and did not enjoy trying to play him nearly as much.
Yo, Kai's got the best mid-range poke game in that game, depending on the game you're playing. I'm talking Strive. I don't know which one you were playing.
Going to blow!
Which one was it?
Xrd?
No liquid.
Yes, Xrd.
Rev/Rev2. Love you, Xrd. That is my personal favorite Guilty Gear, even though I don't play it that much anymore because Strive is hidden. Fuck! Bastard! I'm talking about Guilty Gear too much, I'm dying. Anyway, I'm biking, main. What's up? Biking, You know what? I missed, bro.
Have at you, Snake.
Alright, bro.
I want to say it was like Xrd Sign, but I'm not sure.
Sign, I believe, is a different game than Xrd, because it's like Xrd Rev 2 or some shit like that. I don't know. Guilty Gear's got the worst naming scheme in any fucking series I've ever seen.
Let's see, it would be the one I actually have playtime on.
Shout out to my boy Nagora Yuki.
What's wrong?
Left foot, left stomp.
Right foot, left stomp.
I mean, it has Xrd in the name, but yeah, it's Xrd Sign.
Xrd Sign. Alright, then I guess I was wrong. Yeah. The problem is that, at least in my little fighting game community I have of like my friends that play a lot, we just call it Rev 2 because it got an update called Rev 2, so it's just Rev 2 now.
It's going to blow.
Yeah, I have two here. There's Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 and Guilty Gear Xrd Sign.
Okay, I believe those are two different games.
Yeah.
Rev 2 is my favorite. It's the first one I played.
They're two different games that both use the Xrd moniker.
Thank you, Guilty Gear.
Probably have different story modes.
My favorite piece of lore is that Soul Bad Guy isn't his name. It's just he likes the sun and thought he thought it sounded cool, so he just named himself Soul Bad Guy. His real name's like Franklin or some shit like that, and he's like a super nerdy scientist guy. It's great.
Yeah, it's Dennis.
It's not Dennis.
One of my favorite shitposts related to any of that was like someone playing rock music over a video on Twitter when they're like, they realized something, and it's like it has Saul Bad Guy Heroes Wiki, Saul Goodman Villains Wiki.
Yeah. You'll notice that I'm not complaining about this fight because it's fun, even though I'm getting my ass handed to me. I mean, it's just run up and hit circle, but man, I love running up and hitting circle.
Actually, the only other Guilty Gear I've at least briefly touched on was Anstca, just because.
Oh, the side scroller one.
Yeah, just because I was curious about it, because I knew that was like the origin for a couple songs from I Want to Be the Guy.
Also, the first game in the series to feature Sin Kisk, I believe. Shout out to Kai for looking like he's 12 and having a son, because Kai is actually in his 40s. Thank you, anime. Fighting games are one of those things I love, but I can almost never rep on the channel because what am I gonna do? Play 18 arcade modes with one notable piece of story the entire time, which is the ending slide?
Or you play one of the ones that has visual novel and then they kind of just delete your video because visual novel.
Yeah, it's like, yes, I'm just reading. Like, we've done visual novels, but damn, I might as well just do a visual novel at that point. Don't you bull charge me, you jerk. Come here. Where you
Might
running?
as well do a visual novel that the company is okay with you doing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Holiday Star. We're coming for your ass one day.
You're out of time.
Homie, I got 60 whole seconds. I am not out of time. You are insane. Get up.
Canceled him.
Yo, get that fucking rush cancel. Ow, you punched me in the mouth. Nope.
You're out of
my toes! Fingers! Damn it! How do I do that mistake every time? Alright, sit down, Liquid. Oh! You're fuck up! What? You saw his health was gone, right?
I did.
And then it came back because he kiffed up. I hate this game, dude. I love this game.
Fruity is fickle.
I am a, I'm a fickle creature.
Do you have to end the fight by punching him off? I don't remember.
I don't remember. You want to look that up just so we can... I'm on a time limit now, so... You might be right. That does sound kind of familiar, actually. I think that might be why he hangs around the edges.
What's wrong, Snake?
Once his health is extremely low, wait for him to go near the edge and go in for a strike.
Easy. There's really not much left.
No.
Nope.
So, and there's not much else to say because we're like, yeah.
I sure am punching this man in his ass.
And that's what's going on.
I would have loved it if he just tumbled off the cliff right there.
It would have been humorous.
Yeah, something that is quite funny.
It would have been quite...
I would have chosen. I would consider that comedy. Perhaps even snickered.
Comedy. I might have done a slight exhale from my nose, but not fully guffawed.
Oh, I never fully guffaw. I don't have time to guffaw.
Guffaw!
Jafar.
Jafar?
Jafar?
Jafar.
I hate that man. I hate Agrabah. You fool! No, I'm the fool. He's had me.
You're out of time.
Nope.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Go near the edge.
Scoot. There it is.
No, you bitch!
No. Oh,
okay.
I don't have him.
Be gone!
Yes!
Yay!
Snake! He's dead.
He's definitely dead this
He's gotta
time.
be dead. He fell off it. He literally said, if you fall off, you die.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead.
He also said he wouldn't die as long as you're alive.
Meryl!
Meryl?
Those polygons, though.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank
Aw.
God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl.
Well, it seems pertinent under the circumstances.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
Torture?
I was fighting too.
Mermaid Melody.
Just like you. Fighting them made me feel closer to you.
Oh.
I felt like you were there with me.
Who are you?
It gave me the strength to go on.
Meryl, I mean, is
But I
that
was
your name?
Don't worry, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
It's Meryl.
Don't say that.
That's what I said, Sarah.
Realize something. During all the pain,
I think we need to find different rides home.
there was one thing I was sure of.
What are you talking about, Sarah? This date's going great.
You don't want a second date?
That hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Oh.
Meryl.
But you've ruined the date, and I'm going home.
That's my Kodak.
Anyway.
I'm glad we just ruined the entire emotional impact of that scene altogether.
Otacon, good news.
I mean, it was still there.
All
Kind
right.
of.
You saved
Yeah.
her, man. Good job.
Snake, you're the man.
Two. We're about to be bombed.
Oops.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay,
Otacon,
gotta go.
kiss me one more time.
Do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Oh.
Thanks, Snake.
Kiss me. No.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Not till after the credits roll.
Where's Otacon?
Otakon?
Otakon?
Minneapolis, I think.
No, it's second.
Hey, does anyone want to tell me your favorite manga?
He's fighting.
Where does it say? Tennessee?
Yeah.
No, DC.
DC? Okay. What's in Minneapolis?
Gen Con?
Okay.
I don't know.
It's gonna turn out to be like Midwest Fur Fest or something, and I'm gonna be like, oh.
Well, that just tells you more about Broody.
I'm gonna defend.
Hold on a minute.
I'm gonna defend myself and say it tells me more about the kind of people I know personally.
Snake.
Hold on a minute. Based on what his name is like supposed to be a play on, Otakon is actually like the more proper pronunciation.
Yeah, but no one else says that.
Yeah.
Started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Yeah, please don't.
Looks that way.
That would raise the game's rating much higher.
There's only one rating higher than M, and it's the one that they don't sell.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Conveniently.
Hurry up.
Conveniently, my shirt.
Hurry.
Did she just find a jacket while I wasn't looking?
Yep.
Looking good, Snake.
Keep it to yourself, bro. Eyes up here. My heart's for my heart's for Otacon.
Hey, Meryl, my eyes are here. Stop staring at my heart.
Hurry!
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Why did I go backwards? Why did I go backwards? Ooh, ratchet.
That's nice.
I don't need it. I will need it though. Trust me.
Oh yes.
I'll drive.
Okay.
Yeah, she's wearing the Heather Mason fit right now, dude.
Yeah.
What truck did she get in?
No keys.
Bro, are you fucked?
All right.
Ow. Oops. No, but you are.
Let me on, bro.
Snake, jump in.
Oh, it's over now. Once I figure out how to fire this thing, you're done.
Your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Oh, you're toast. I figured it out. It's square.
It's square, baby.
This man behind me's gotta go.
Snake, hold on.
Whee! Yes.
So I do want to say, when I played this game years ago, I only saw the good ending. If you've never seen the bad ending, or basically like spoilers, the Meryl dies ending, look it up. It's actually like a really good scene they have there with like really good thematic discussion and stuff. It's worth seeing.
To also be fair,
It's just not canon because, yeah.
For a long time, no one was sure. For reasons that we'll get to, you know, whenever we get to it.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Of course not.
We'll never make it.
Probably not.
Not with that attitude.
This gun should be doing a lot more damage to these guys, I feel like.
It should. But alas, this is the reality we live in.
I also don't care for this, like, stun every time I get shot. Hey, Meryl, I like the Heather Mason fit. You got any, like, snacks in those pockets? I'm hungry.
Saving the world,
Not yet, Snake!
You son of a bitch! You're still here and you have a FAMAS?
Liquid!
Why are you still alive?
Yes!
What was that? What was that from?
Cowboy Bebop. It's vicious.
Oh! It's been a minute, man.
You want to talk about a 90s anime that still slaps today? That one.
Trigun. Oh, yeah, Bebop too.
I've never watched Trigun.
Trigun's so good.
I should watch Trigun.
If I had watched Trigun earlier in my life, my username would probably be a lot different than it is now.
Vash the Brute.
Bash the Broody, dude.
XX Vash XX.
XX Vash XX. Don't get me wrong though, I'm happy with Broody. Vash is a good name. So, Meryl, I'm gonna need you to put your pedal to the metal, and Liquid, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and cease living.
Please commit decease.
Alright, Meryl. You're on your own, girl. Can I have more than one ration? Or bonus points, can I get a checkpoint?
No.
You can only make your own.
You fucked, game!
There can only be one checkpoint.
I gotta know.
I think if you had rations at the end of the Rex fight, you'd have those too.
Yeah. No. Listen, I don't have a lot of time, so I am going to do a thing that I don't usually like to do. If there's
infinite health.
If I can find one that is appropriate, yes, infinite health, or at least like give me ration. Have rations. Toggle. That work? That should be enough.
I'll drive.
You drive, girl.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Damn.
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 Dang it.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Girl, 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 go, 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 go.
Snake, jump in.
He can't hurt me. Oh, they did top my health off, though. How nice of them.
Fire that machine gun into weapon gun. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Drive, bitch, drive.
If you have the rations actually equipped, it should just like automatically use them too when your health bottoms out. I think it's automatically setting you to 2.
Oh, that's fine. If it just keeps me at 2 no matter what, then we're good.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it's doing.
If I have a constant supply of 2 rations, I will have no problems.
Quote unquote 2 rations.
Yes. You have infinite money. $2 at a time. I would struggle through this on a normal day, but
today.
But cat.
Yeah.
Snake, clear a path.
Things must be done.
Yeah.
I'm going to go adopt a child.
Life needs things to live.
A whole child.
It's furry, but it's still a child.
You did it, Snake.
Yummy. Bring me another!
Not yet, Snake!
Oh no, he's still alive.
Liquid!
Liquid! How is he alive? Don't ask questions. I don't have answers, and you will not get them from me.
Spite.
Dude, if he's going through spite, me and him got a lot more in common than I realized. Shout out to Code Veronica. The only reason there's not a grudge match of that is because what exists is the grudge match of that game.
Yes.
Which is a shame, because Hyper didn't get to see that one.
I did not. That's okay. I could watch it.
Good.
Learn the origin of, like, how we just we have our own colloquialisms. Yes, thank you. Of getting bandersnatched.
Yeah, that game really bandersnatched the shit out of me. For the context for you, when I was doing the test playthrough with these two and Anstca, they were watching me test for one day. Like, I mostly did it on my own, but that one part of the playthrough, I had them hanging out. I open a door and get attacked by an enemy called a bandersnatch off screen as soon as the door loads in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think I might have heard.
Like, it literally just instantaneously hit. So the idea being that you could not see it coming, and there was literally no time to react or dodge.
In a series about saving resources and preserving health and ammo as much as possible, an enemy with an extended attack range frame ones me from a door. I was so fucking livid. I paused the game, took a walk, came back, and told them we are doing this entire Let's Play.
Yeah.
Look, daylight. Oops.
Anstca was like, you know, we can just not do this. And I was like, the fuck, we can't.
Yeah, honestly, Liquid going on about all the stuff with his genes and his, like, inferiority complex, I really think the whole thing is, like, out of spite.
Most likely. They're dead. Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Bitch, you thought.
You could have shot them from over there, to be fair.
He's a very dramatic man.
That's true.
Uh-oh.
He's not feeling so good, and you can't miss from point blank range.
But you can have a heart attack. Like how he kind of turns gray.
It looks like the whole screen turned gray.
It is. Yeah, I guess it was just the screen.
Oops.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once
thank
again,
goodness.
I have complete authority over this operation.
Good news, we're done.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me...
Man, you've been fucked if I save stated, bro.
Battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved...
Damn, bro.
...me and the whole world.
That's sad.
With every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
It's easy to forget in difficult nuance that sometimes the truth isn't always the best thing.
Sometimes there's things you need to hear and they aren't what was said. Not everyone realizes that.
A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. It's all I can say to you.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Sequels.
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
Must have been interesting for him to say that line.
Honestly.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou.
What are those?
What are
To the illusions, the caribou is a symbol of life.
That's a reference.
Very, very meme on that one.
Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time.
That's a reference Hyper has made too.
Anstca has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on.
Sure.
Let's enjoy life.
Also, that bandana they found, he just wears that if you do a replay of the game with the same save data.
Yep.
And
So
it gives you infinite ammo.
each ending gives you a different bandana that does a different effect, I believe. Infinite ammo and it's not invisibility, is it?
The other one, I think, isn't it like a tuxedo? But yeah, it's like
whatever. Point being,
you're invisible. You can't be seen.
So
you get the stealth armor that Otacon got or whatever.
yeah, stealth stuff. So that's pretty much it. It's just this random text about nukes and nuke bad. If you need me or a video game to tell you that, then what were you born in 2008? God damn. This song, which I know I talked about already, is beautiful.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cast for being amazing. Shout out to this game for being one of my favorites, one of the best. Really tightly constructed all the way through, only a few things I don't like. I mean, there's a million things I could say, but I think we were talking about the things we like a lot as it went on. It speaks for itself in a lot of ways. It's just a fantastic story with a really good, solid gameplay foundation behind it.
It's got a lot of interesting twists and conspiracy-like stuff, and but it still keeps it some degree reined in, because the series only gets more wacky from here.
This is the normal game in the series, I think. Really, really honed in on being like, there's some weird stuff, but it's mostly normal. Unless anybody minds, I would like to use our usual wrap-up time to just kind of, we did this for Anstca, so I think we did this in a really good way that it's really kind of symbolic, I guess, representative of what he would have wanted out of this Let's Play, I like to think.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of really good comedy and respect for the big story moments. And I'm actually very happy with how this LP turned out. I didn't play it perfectly, but he wouldn't have wanted me to play perfectly anyways. Shout out to Police Nuts.
No.
He would have gotten more laughs out of all the times I fucked up than anything.
Absolutely. 100%.
So,
Polar Bear!
Polar Bear. I'm really glad that I was able to pull this Let's Play in a direction that nailed it in memory of what amounts to the best friend I've ever had. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really good at this kind of thing, but I think what I'm trying to say is getting across okay enough. The fact that I'm doing this dialogue during like
over this music.
This music is like, wow, oof.
Yeah.
If you want to wait to say stuff and we just listen to this, I think that would be fine.
I mean, no, we always talk over the credits, and if someone wants to hear the song, they should just look it up and listen to it. It's worth listening to.
Also, this was the original intention for what they were doing for Lord of the Rings, but then they discovered that Alaska was cold, so they went to New Zealand instead.
Blessed. Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty open to these guys, and admittedly, a little scared to get back into doing Let's Plays at all. Like, not at all. Like, I knew we were going to get back to it, but like when we were going to get to it, I was a little like apprehensive because over 10 years, I had such a good rapport that I wasn't really sure how I was going to be able to carry a Let's Play, hosting a Let's Play in any capacity without like my #1 partner in crime. I think I've found how I'm going to be able to do that, but it was still one of those things where like going into this Let's Play, I was concerned about how that was going to go. So, you know, and that's not to say we've just found the way things go now. There's always growing pains when there's changes, but, you know.
Yeah.
Doing our best, which is all we can do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our best, and I'm glad we'll have this memorial that we'll always remember, but now there's something out there that's like a legacy for a guy who really deserves more than I would be able to provide as a legacy. Yeah. But at least I was able to do something. Because you wouldn't really have Brute the way Brute is now if Brute hadn't had an Anstca. And I can say that about a lot of things. The way CLG is in general, like, it had an impact on me and all this and that, but I mean, we're basically the equivalent of talking about the person who might as well have been my brother, besides the fact that he wasn't literally my brother.
Sometimes the people we meet end up being better for that than actual family, too.
Actual family, yeah. I mean, we were all family in a way to each other, but I wouldn't say that any different. But he was, yeah, I know. This isn't a fun conversation, but I feel like it's worth doing.
Yeah.
Because it'd be weird to be like, yeah, this is for Anstca. Let's not talk about him and memorialize how important he is to us and what we do.
No.
To be honest, I've only, I mean, obviously the hardest time was like right when it happened, but
to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life and then live.
Funnily enough, sorry, I'll let you do your thing here in a second, but I think that message might be part of the reason he liked this game so much. Because I feel like that was kind of a philosophy.
The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon, right on schedule. Yes, sir, I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir, my cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Ooh. Sequel
What
bait.
an iconic thing this was too.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. So I think that message of you just gotta live your life is a part of what I would assume stuck to him, because that was something that I knew of him to believe pretty seriously. So
Yeah, and that was baked into why he liked FF6 too.
Yep.
Wanted to do that one as well.
I think if he believed anything, it was any kind of predestination be damned, live your life and be happy about it. I think it's, not be happy about it, but you know what I mean. Live your life to the fullest, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying something before I kind of cut you off there, Galuf. I don't know if you want
to. Yeah, well, we were just talking about the importance and everything, and it's I kind of obviously the hardest time was right after it happened, but in some senses I've only kind of realized more over time how many how much he added to things and how many things I wished he could have been around here for. But all we can really do is do what he want us to do and do the best we can.
Keep trucking and keep on moving, and he wouldn't want us to stop. He'd want us to live. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So thanks for watching the Let's Play. This one was for you, buddy, and we'll see you for whatever's next.
For whatever's next.
Yep.